Good morning, my trolls. I am at the conference. You can tell I am not in my usual location. I'm going to show you what I packed for makeup. This is my first time ever using this selfie stick that I purchased, and I'm using it hoping that as I'm moving, stuff doesn't look in a way that'll give you motion sickness. And so my first time ever using that. Y'all have seen this brush book from Sigma. We're not going to open it. And yes, it is extremely bulky. And I don't mind it. I was like, why is it making that sound? It's because of this right here. So I did get this from Akari probably a year or so ago. And it was in good shape. I still wiped it down, but it looked really good. It didn't look used. It wasn't, a bunch of powder, shadows, and stuff in there. So this is a Sigma Brush Case Professional Brush Collection. And someone was selling one new on Macquarie for like $10 more than this one. And this was priced really well. So I'm like, I'm going to get it. And I can see why someone wouldn't want to travel with it because unlike a brush roll, this is like really bulky. And you see how big it is. But, so, that's that. This, I don't remember where I found this caboodle thing from. But I just love it because it doesn't look cheap. These are not pockets, but there's a zipper compartment here. There's a zipper compartment here that goes into here. Y'all, this is heavy. I should weigh it, but I'm not. I don't have a scale. And then there's a zipper part here. So let's see what's in here first. This is all makeup that I brought for myself. Okay, so my brush mat is in here. My Neutrogena wipes. I overpack for makeup. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Microfiber cloth. Doing this detergent I use to wash my brushes with, and eyeliners. I don't know why. And you know what? Because I got here Wednesday, and I'm leaving Monday, so I'm like, that's a long time. And is there something else in there? Oh, dag, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what all of this is, and y'all have seen all of this stuff before. I forgot that stuff was in there. I am going to go register my sister and I, my big sis and I, but I'm going to do my makeup before we leave and pass out some more business cards and stuff like that. So y'all have seen these. I don't think I'm going to keep the Y10. I really don't. I really like how the NY11 looks under my eyes, and I do like the NY12 for over my disrespectful mustache area. So I will probably just ditch the Y10. I have a backup one because Bestie was using it and she really likes it. So I'm like, you know what? She's more brown than me. If she's using it and loves it, I'll go ahead and get another one. But then I'm like, I really don't like that for me. And so I'll probably just send her my backup one. We put the Tower 28 brown mascara that she sent me that I love for lower lash line. Of course, Sills Booster mascara base from Lancome and Isom, the mascara. And this is the Lethal Cosmetics Capacity, which is the white mascara. Oh, what are all of these? This is the brow pencil from Fenty. And these are all, lip liner from MAC. That's black. This is chocolate chip lip liner from Dose of Colors. And this is this isn't a black. This is this color. And this shade is Club Hopper from NYX Cosmetics. So those are lip liners. These are all MAC Color Excess and gel eyeliners. You've seen me use all of these. These colors will be for my lower lash line, just to add a pop of color. And y'all know I do have a tendency to put eyeshadow over them anyway, but we may or may not. So these are here. And these are for the eyes. These two more so for inner rims because they show up really well. This one, Pool Shark, shows up on my inner rims too. And actually, this does a little bit, but not much. So that may go for under eye. So we have those. So it doesn't seem like a lot because I do use 2 eyeliner pencils, as you know, one for inner rims and one for lower lash line. So it doesn't seem like a lot. But it's a lot of stuff in here. Did we turn this over already? Yes. So we're going to open this up. I have to remember to keep in frame here. And I've had this, y'all, for over 10 years, probably like 20 years. Oh, that's the side we emptied. Okay. When I'm looking at it, I forget if this side or this zipper goes to inside. Oh, excuse me if you heard that. So let's see if anything is in here. No. And this has slots for if you want to do put your brushes in here or anything. And you see this zipper compartment. Y'all, this bag is really nice. This bag. And I do not remember where I had it from. I had it at least, I know it was well over 10 years. I'm like, y'all, here's all the stuffs. Lipstick applicators for dabbing my eyes. And another cloth. This is the one that was at my station, so that's why it looks like this. This one is a clean one, like clean one. These are, I did a video, it did not air yet, where I had a note on what Notoriously Morbid liquid lipsticks are paired with other stuff, so that's what this is. And so I brought them all, so that's what is in here. And I only put them in a bag just in case they leaked. But I don't have a history of them leaking. But so that's what all of these are. So because we're pairing, this would be for one look, this would be for one look, this would be for one look, this would be another, that another. So what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're leaving on Monday. And there is another one hiding back here. So the set for every day. So again, this looks like a lot. And so that is. I only brought 2 blushes because I do not use them often because I don't store them with the larger ones because they're so tiny and I can't stand it. But both of these are House Labs. This one is French Rosette, which I don't use often, as I said. You want to be in the video, sis? I cannot open this with one hand. This is taking too long. So that's French Rosette. And this one is Fire Moon. Oh, you're not even dressed yet. You can't be in this video. This is not that kind of video. So that's what that's what French Rosette looks like. Oh, well, Fire Moon, excuse me. The first one I showed you was French Rosette. Of course, my under eye cream that I put on before I put concealer on from City Beauty. Yes, my City Beauty lip oil and sangria. Oh, gee. Wow. My face primer and foundation. These are the usual suspects. My Fashion Fair Set It Loose Powder and Truly Tawny. This stuff, y'all, oh my gosh. Okay, it's a lot. This is Oil Control Primer Spray from Scandinavia. This is the Makeup Finishing Spray Bridal Formula. And I poured some in here from the larger one. And I have another spray. This one is the Makeup Remover Spray that I poured in here from the larger bottle. Yo, this is a lot of stuff. I'm looking at here like, let's do the eyeshadow palettes because they're just hanging out. We're also going to be pairing palettes. And this, I think I'm going to just use it just to see because I repotted some of the shades and I sprayed it with barrier spray from Mayron, which is alcohol based. And because of that, they were dry. So I had to scrape off. Oh, you know, I think this is going to end up in the trash. Because I'm looking at how cracked this is. I did have to scrape off the top of the mats for them to be usable, but this was not cracked and coming out like that. So that means these are fragile. So I was thinking to just use it and see. It looks hideous to see how, if they perform without falling apart, but I'm not convinced that they won't because of that one. That didn't look like that when I left. And I have been gentle with this bag. I haven't been dropping it or being rough with it. But yeah, ooh, and I got little pieces of shadow on there. So I don't know about that one. So we have Eternal Beauties, and I do have down what we were going to pair with what. And so all of these are Notoriously Morbid. I didn't bring the MAC Pride palette just because it's cumbersome and it takes up a lot of space. And all of the makeup that I brought was in here, and y'all know that wasn't going to fit in there. So we have Eternal Beauties, Madame Violet, Paint the Town Red, Rusted Essence 1, Rusted Essence Volume 3. I saw that they're releasing Volume 1, and they actually put Volume 1 on here, like how this one has Volume 2. So they are re-releasing this one. And so I'm guessing it was very popular. And this is that color story. Very pretty. And for those who do seasonal looks, this would be just a fall palette, but I wear what I want when I want to. Why? Because we're trolls here and we do what we want to do and rock it. Volume 2, we have Gold Dust Woman. This is one of their older palettes, and this is how you can tell. Look how big it is compared to the other 9 pans. And so Gold Dust Woman, Dark Side of the Rainbow, and Garden Grunge, which is from their sister brand, which you also buy from their website, Spellcast Beauty. I do have a 15% off code down below, as most of you know. It is affiliated. You will get 15% off your order. Thank you if you use it. This is Mayron, the barrier spray, because what I'm thinking is it's going to be hot. And so even though I don't have oily skin, I will, I think I might do that first. Put on the oil control primer, and then spray with the barrier spray. Because it says before and after, and I put a note here so that I would not forget before and after application. And then go in with the Fenty primer and then the foundation. And then after everything is done, spray with the barrier spray again, and then the makeup finishing spray. So yes, I'm locking in my face, y'all. And paint pots, I brought 3 of them. Contemplative State, because I'm thinking of doing, what is that look when I do, like just an extra line on my outer lash line just for some fun. And so that's what this will do. And I've used that before for that, and I liked it. We have our black. I didn't bring the Lethal water liners because I didn't want to have to deal with the water. And this is groundwork that we put on top of the Fenty primer, eye primer that's still in there. And we also brought the brown one. So no fun eyeliners for our upper lash line. This is Beauty So Clean. So I need that for my kit. And I do have one in my kit. The Fenty eyeshadow primer. And the Estee Lauder 4N concealer for my disrespectful mustache area. And these are the powders. So I only brought 2 of each. We have, and of course these are House Labs, Golden Pyrite and Fire Opal, Deep Level 11 for bronzer, and Deep Level 10 for bronzer. I do think this selfie stick is helping it not to look shaky like it usually does when I hold it. And 2 of the Hourglass finishing powders, Mood Light, which is the one that's like lavender, sheer lavender pink or something. And this one is Eternal Light, which makes me toasty. So I do believe I overpacked for makeup, but it all fit in that bag. It all fit in that bag, and that bag is heavy. So I just want to show y'all what I brought with me. When I get home, I will show you what I use. We'll unpack it when I get home and put it away as I unpack. So thank you for coming along on that journey with me in advance. And I will say what I actually used or not. I do believe we will use all the eyeliners, of course, the base face products, foundation, primers, the sprays, the concealers, and all the blushes and the powders, and all the lip products, most likely. And so the only thing I'm not sure that we'll use all of is pairing the palettes, because one of the pairings I meant to do today I left, but I was just too tired. So not that these 2 are the pairing, but we're going to pair them, so I'm just going to count out. So that would be one look. Okay, what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I go home Monday. So yeah, we will use all of those. And we're going to do something with this one, and I do have a feeling it's going to end up in the trash, and believe it or not, I am okay with it. And I remember talking about it in a recent video that I feel like I'm just over it, but since I mixed up the shades, I do like it better, and how it looks is atrocious, and y'all know I have a thing with visual, but I know I have these shades in other palettes, you know what I mean? And so yeah, if they're all, I am going to clean this out and see if it cracks up again. And I'll see if the other ones are going to crack up when I use them. But we will see. If they don't crack up, I may still keep it. I just have to get over like how it looks. And so that is it, y'all, for this video. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you think. Like, is this like, girl, you went away for 5 days and you took all of that? When you pack to go away, do you tend to overpack makeup? And even if you do you use it all? Why does it sound like somebody at the door? That's why we always put the bar over the door. And usually they'll knock and be like, housekeeping. Nobody said that. And it's too early for that anyway. But anyway, so let me know, do you overpack for makeup to the extent that you don't use everything you take? We'll say that, because this does look like a lot and we will actually use all of it. And so that is the question for this video. Thank you for being here, and you will see me when I get back home. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Consider joining the membership. See ya.